Hey guys, Wolfie here of Couch Team Gaming. In this video here, I'm going to be showing you the locations of calcified fragments on the Dreadnaught. Now these are the easiest ones to get, as you can get them all through the patrol on the Dreadnaught in one go. And if there's a specific fragment that you're looking for, there's a timestamp in the description for each fragment. For the first one, you're going to want to head on over to the mausoleum. The mausoleum is the room with the bright light at the other side of a chasm. Head on over to the right side where you'll find invisible platforms. Pull out your ghost in order to see these and then jump across. You want to head on over to the right side platform that you see in the distance. Once you're on that platform, head on down to the end of it, make a right, and in the corner there you'll find fragment number 1. For fragment number 2, you want to start out facing the light in the very center of the room. Turn to your left and there should be a doorway. Now turn slightly left from that one and there should be another doorway. That's where you're going to find your next fragment. Head on over into this room. Make a left and head into the corner behind this object. You'll find fragment number 2 there. For the next one, you want to head out of this room here, and as you're exiting, make a right, hug the wall and go through the first doorway that pops up on your right. Head inside of this room, make a left and go through the hole in the wall. Turn around, look up, and then jump up top, and in the corner, you'll find fragment number 3. For the next one, exit this room and go straight. Turn slightly to your right and you should see a pathway where there's a lamp on the right and there's a box-like object on the left. You want to head in between the box-like object and the wall. Once you're there, you make a right and in the corner should be fragment number 4. To find the next one, you're going to want to head towards the area where they first drop you in on the patrol. If you're facing the light which you just passed, you want to make a C around the pathway and head straight down. On the left there should be a lamp. That means you're going the right way, and then you'll see one to your right as you go a little further. Now look on the ground here and there should be a grate. Within it you'll find fragment number 5. For the next one, keep heading down the pathway into the hull breach. You're going to want to hug the left wall. Keep going down this left wall until you find a room. Turn to your left once you're inside this room and go through the hole in the wall. Keep heading straight and you'll see another hole within the wall. Go straight through that hole and then go straight down. There'll be a pathway on the left and there's one that's slightly to the right. You want to take the one that's slightly to the right, and it should bring you to an opening. Make a left at this opening, go through the hole, make a right, and then you should be in an opened out room. From here you want to make a left, hug the wall, go all the way down, and in the corner should be fragment number 6. For fragment number 7, you want to head to the starting spot on the patrol. Make a left and hop down. Go into the room directly behind you. To your left, you should see an object with a bright light on it. On the left side against the wall is where you'll find fragment number 7. For fragment number 8, as you're heading out of this room, turn to your right. Follow the pathway up and then turn right once again. Look up and you should see a series of platforms attached to a wall. Make your way to the top and in the corner is where you'll find fragment number 8. For fragment number 9, drop down and head slightly to your left. Follow this pathway down until you see a broken pillar with a lamp at the top. Turn slightly to your left and there will be another broken pillar holding fragment number 9. Once you're done, head on over to the Court of Oryx. For fragment number 10, you're going to want to head to the opposite side of the Court of Oryx. Go through the court, jump off the back side towards the right, jump onto this platform here, and turn slightly to your right. Make another jump and go straight down. You're going to want to jump up onto this next platform here, and once you're up there, go forward a little bit and then go through the door on your left. There should be a hole in the wall in this room. Go through the hole in the wall to find another room with a hole in the wall. Go through this hole and then make a left at the intersection. Turn slightly to your right and in the corner here, you'll find fragment number 10. For fragment number 11, head on back over to the Court of Oryx. Turn around and go to the end of the hallway. Make a left once you're there and go through the doorway in the left corner. Follow the pathway down and then make a right once you come out. You'll see an opened out area. Pull out your ghost to reveal the invisible platforms and jump up towards the right. There should be a platform up there. Once you're on this platform, Head into the corner and turn to your right. Look down and you'll see fragment number 11. For fragment number 12, head on back over to the Court of Orcs. You're going to turn around once again and head down the hallway. Once at the end of a hallway, turn to your right and head down the doorway in the right corner of the room. Follow the pathway down until you see a series of pillars on your right side. You're going to want to jump on top of these pillars, and on top of a pillar in the corner, you'll find fragment number 12. For fragment number 13, once you're at the Court of Oryx, drop down and look for a platform directly to your right. At the very edge of this platform is where you'll find fragment number 13. For fragment number 14, head on over to the left side of the Court of Orcs to the area with a hole in the wall. Pull out your ghost to reveal the invisible platforms and then jump across. Go inside of the hole and then make a left. Follow the pathway down and then make another left. Once you come to the intersection, you're going to want to make a left here and then head straight. Turn to your right and you'll find fragment number 14 in between two pillars. For fragment number 15, turn around and head to the end of the hallway. Once there, turn to your right and there should be a hole in the wall. Go through the hole and head to the end of the room. Turn to your left and there should be a hole in the wall once again. Go through this hole and then make a left. Head straight down for a little bit, and on your right you should see pillars laying on the floor. Hop on top of them to find fragment number 15 in the corner behind them. For fragment number 16, you're going to want to head on over into the room with the chasm directly in front of you. Pull out your ghost to reveal the invisible platforms, and head on over to the other side. Go through the doorway, turn to your left to see the area where you first started off on the Dreadnaught. Head to that exact spot, and what you're going to want to do from here is you're going to want to turn to your right and look down. There should be a mound sticking out from the wall. Drop down and this is where you'll find fragment number 16. Once back up top, head straight down to the other side of the Dreadnaught, where on the right you'll see a doorway. Head through this doorway to the end of the hall where you'll see a door. Turn to your left and on the ground will be fragment number 17. Fragment 18, along with several others, are located in a story mission. We'll cover that in the next part. For fragment number 19, head on out of this room and then make a left. Hug the wall and then go through the doorway that's on your left. Pull out your ghost once again to reveal the invisible platforms, and then head on over to the other side. Make a right and head all the way down to the very end of the platform where you're going to pull your ghost out to reveal another platform. Hop over the platform to the other side and then head left through the doorway. Your ghost's light should turn on. Head down the pathway and then make a right. And then in the corner you'll find fragment number 19. For fragment number 20, head back down the pathway that you just came from. Head on down to the other side of this platform and then pull out your ghost. Look to your left and there should be a series of invisible platforms. Hop onto the platforms until you come to one in the shape of a Y. You want to head down the right pathway on this one. Once at the end of it and your ghost is out, look up on the left side and there should be a platform attached to a doorway on the left side of the room. Head into this room. Once in this room, make a left and you should see an object. Look to the left of this object to find fragment number 20. For fragment number 21, you're going to want to head on back over to the mausoleum. Turn to your left and you should see a doorway. Head on through the doorway and then make a right. At the end of this pathway, at the bottom of the fence, you'll find fragment number 21. For fragment number 22, turn around and head down the pathway to your right. Go straight and jump on top of the large object in front of you. Once you're on top of that object, you want to follow it down and then hop on top of the hanging object in front of you. Once on top of that, turn to your right and then jump across. At the base of the glowing object at the very top is fragment number 22. For fragment number 23, drop down and head down the hallway. There should be an opening in the floor where you'll drop down. Head straight and then make a right. Once you make that right, head straight and you should see a hole in the wall. Now at this hole, you're going to want to make a left before going in. Hug the wall and go all the way down. Turn to your left and look slightly down, where you should see two objects on the floor. Fire at the one on the right to destroy a breakable wall, which will reveal fragment number 23. And that right there are all the fragments you can pick up on the Dreadnaught without having to do anything special. In part 2 I'll be covering the rest of the fragments. For part 2 click on the box or check the description for the link.